While whatever's going on with Bitcoin is going on, we are seeing altcoins starting to really fly up. And I want to be giving you guys my thoughts on this. I'm already looking at potentially buying some coins as well. Look at that Bitcoin dominance continuing to slide down there, now down to 43%. Bitcoin on the past 24 hours, or these past 24 hours, just fluctuating, as you can see right there. But some of these altcoins going on some pretty nice rips right here, right? Not too much, but there is some cool stuff going on. And the thing is that if we take a look at these coins against Bitcoin, it starts to get a lot more interesting. You know, the only thing that I'm interested in, hopefully you guys have got the picture by now, is increasing my Bitcoin allocation. And so if it looks like altcoins can do this for me, I'm going to be pretty excited. Now, the one thing that I want to warn you guys about looking at charts like this, and this is Matic specifically, those of you who remember me talking about Matic probably hated me at one point and now wished you listened to me. I'll try not to be too cocky about this. But what we tend to get in these kind of downtrends is yeah, you know, we're slowly moving down. We get a spike of interest, and then we keep slowly moving down until, well, we didn't actually get any spikes over here. This was abysmally weak, but we are in a spike like this right now. And all I want to do, and this is really going to piss a lot of people off, but here we are. All I want to do is take a look at, you know, a very, you know, a typical classic shitcoin, and show you how its journey went. And this doesn't mean that Matic or anything like that is going to follow these journeys, but you need to know what these look like, because they're actually pretty common patterns that we tend to see within these markets. So I'm just going to replay the chart to here just for simplicity. And all I want to point out to you guys is how these coins generally tend to go. And I also want to point out the time frame of all of this. This is the end of 2017, beginning of 2018. What this chart represents, just to be very clear, is how XRP was gaining a lot of power against Bitcoin right at the end. Because I don't know if you guys remember, but right at the end of the year, Bitcoin ended up smashing all-time highs, but XRP and all the other altcoins were a little bit after the party. They ended up pumping about a month later. So they gained a lot of value against Bitcoin, and it just becomes a slow, actually this was pretty quick, but you know, broadly speaking, slow drudge down, and then we get a big spike, a slow drudge down and a big spike. And these slow grinds down, they're always the exact same. They're always the exact same. Sometimes we get very big spikes, all right? Sometimes we get very big spikes, but the trend prevails. And the thing is this isn't really dependent on how good your coin is. You know, if you think that Matic or some other coin is particularly strong or anything, the only thing you need to look at in order to tell you if your coin is going to suffer a similar fate to this is, do people drop this coin very quickly when they're not financially interested anymore? And there's a pretty easy way we can tell this. British viewers know how sarcastic I'm being right now. This dropped by minus 89% in 180 days. So if I have a simple litmus test, all I want to ask is, will people drop shitcoin A if it starts if it stops being financially, you know, sexy? Well, if it's dropped by 90%, yeah, probably, mate. And the problem is, I mean, it happens to Bitcoin, so you can't expect your altcoins to be insulated from this. Obviously, if a problem is plaguing Bitcoin, it's going to plague any altcoin far more, because they're just smaller markets, right? If they're smaller, they move in more extreme ways. They're much more subject to manipulation. There's a myriad of reasons for it. But all of that points towards opportunities, because what that means is that while we are seeing, you know, some of this, you know, somewhat healthy price action in the altcoin market, you know, this could only be something to capture a bit of resistance and then end up dropping down potentially to the next key levels. And you guys know that I'm looking at this right here. So we see things like, you know, Solana right here starting to rise up, actually getting a bit of a bullish breakout, right? If we zoom in, we were in, you know, what I was mentioning could turn out to be an ascending triangle. Those of you who are watching me on the live stream will remember that. Thank you all for smashing up those likes and staying subscribed to the YouTube channel as well. This thing could end up, continuing to rise, potentially up to some of these resistance areas. And if the bear market continues, if that's what you think will happen, we could be looking at sliding much, much lower from there. So that's all very, very exciting. There's a lot of plays in the market that I'm seeing right there. I'm going to be keeping my VIPs informed. You guys already know the deal. Every single trade I make down to the smallest details are shared into VIP, including my explanations for why I'm doing them. Check it out with the first link in the description down below. Then click on my name at the bottom of any post inside of Telegram, and then send message to ask me how to join. We'll give you all the information with a discount as well. And if you want to trade on the same platform I'm using, Bybit is the place to be. You're going to be getting up to $4,100 for free by signing up using my link. So check it out. The link is in the description down below. That's a lot of cash. I said 3,000 yesterday. The number was wrong. It's actually 4.1K. That's a lot of money. Go check it out if you want some free cash for signing up to my favorite exchange. Check them out with the link down below, VIP down below as well. If you have enjoyed this one, I had to keep it very, very short. Do me a favor and smash up the likes. Subscribe to the channel as well once more. And I will try and make another video, maybe even a live stream later on tonight to fluff this out, because this one was quite quick. And I do want to talk about this a little bit more. So if you're excited for that, just keep an eye out for it. All right, take it easy. Bye.